I'm sorry, you guys. I cried 30 minutes before I even hit record. I thought I got it all out of me, but it's such a heavy topic. Welcome back. Before I give you the first and most important rule for overcoming narcissistic abuse, I want to tell you why it's so important. And I'm going to say this as gently as I can. Pretend I'm holding your hand. Something really bad has happened to you. I don't want you to freak out because you are going to be okay. But if you were in a hospital bed right now, I'd be holding your hand and I'd be saying that your body and your mind, your spirit and your emotions have all been attacked. Violently attacked by a predator who hurt you on purpose and was someone you trusted. Okay? So that is why this very simple rule is where we're going to begin. Okay, now you know why I'm so goofy when I talk about this stuff, because it's heavy, man. It's heavy. Rule number one, it's simple, but it's critical. You have been injured. So I want you to treat this like a very serious injury, and you're going to slow down. I want you to do everything you do slowly. Speeding up is going to do a few things. Not so fun thing is it's going to trigger complex PTSD, which is what happens after you've been attacked by a predator intentionally that you trusted. Don't freak out about this either. You are incredible and you are designed to heal. This is just where you're at right now. This is not where you're going to be forever. So we're going to call it, instead of a disorder, we're going to say response. All right, you're going to have stress responses because of insane mind fuckery that you've been put through. Not everyone even understands. Like in my last video, just a couple of minutes long, I was goofing around about, other names for narcissism. And use the word evil in conversations with people and them being questioned. If they had any idea what we had experienced and all the things that they didn't see, evil is an understatement. Now, the reason I want you to lock this in and be intentional about it is because you're gonna forget. You're gonna totally forget. You just came out of like a haunted fun house of mirrors where time and boundaries do not exist. You might think that you're going slow, because you are, compared to the like wackadoodle situation you just came out of. So I'm going to need you to slow down more than that. What I go over in step 2 in my next video is going to help with this, but there are metabolic reasons why everything is out of whack. And one is because you have been put under chronic stress intentionally. Chronic stress burns up minerals that run your body. And so what will happen is this will create a fear state, because iron, for those of you who know the periodic table, holds the frequency of fear. So the minerals that we need to regulate iron in our bodies, when they have been burnt up by monsters, iron will start to store in tissue. We want to move away from fear to curiosity. We want to get bioavailable copper levels up so our bodies can make energy. You don't have to understand any of that right now. It's the seed plant, because I'm going to go over some things to help your body and your nervous system, and it will make a tremendous difference, and it will make slowing down much easier. But in the meantime, we're going to go over this separately because you're gonna forget. How our bodies make energy is something I talk about ad nauseum as a root cause protocol consultant. But I'm often trying to help people figure out what the root cause is, which is stress. Stress is the root cause. If you have been with a demon, congratulations, you have figured out the root cause. If you're here and you've clicked on this video and you're still watching, I'm going to assume that you've either gotten away, you've escaped, You are working towards that end, and you are removing all contact from this individual, because that is very, very important. We want to stay away from people who manipulate and abuse us. Our nervous system has been hijacked by a demon. Slowing down is going to send signals to your body that it is safe. All is well. Nothing is on fire. And that is going to also move you away from fear and towards curiosity. One of the things I think people struggle with coming out of these situations is that, like, all of a sudden there was time didn't exist before, and you were just in this weird warp of you don't know what to do with your time. I promise you, like, laying in a field and, like, twiddling some grass between your fingers is better than whatever the hell happens when you're around those people. Congratulations on figuring it out and getting away. That's huge. It's huge. You should be so proud of yourself. Well, number 1, slow down. Step 2, I'm going to help you with this. In the meantime, there's a really great, I know I've got some like hippie vibes going on here. Trevor Hall has a song called You Can't Rush Your Healing. It is something I would really love you to listen to on repeat for a while. This book by Emory Hall called Made of Rivers, it's beautiful, a little book of poetry, and they're married, and they put some of her poems to music. I think this would definitely resonate more with women, but something to check out while you're in this learning how to recalibrate and slow down mode. You might enjoy the Emerald podcast. There's quite a few episodes I really love. There's one called Snail Juice, Snail Juice, Bear Fat, and Werewolf Moons, or something like that. But it's about healing in that slow time. If you have some headphones, you want to lay down and listen to the episode of the Emerald, I'll link it below. You might find that really supportive. I have an old Instagram account. You don't have to follow this because I will never post on it ever again. It's public now, so there's a lot of highlight reels. Some of them might piss you off. I stand by everything I've posted on there. But one of them it's got like a clock, and it says slow. So it's just things I had found and collected in my little raccooning, squirreling things away from social media on Instagram. So if you use Instagram, the_spirited_path, slow time. I collected some things that might inspire that in you. Now, I said you're going to forget, because you are, and that is because there's so many levels to this healing process. And if you're new to me, I'm just going to consider you at level 1. I don't care how long you've been out of the matrix. But what will happen is you'll get through this level, and there'll be just kind of this a rush of relief, and you're going to be like, I've arrived. I feel so much better, because you do. I want you to remember this. Different levels, different devils, baby. Your mind has been hijacked by a demon, and there are things in there that you think are you, and they are not you. When they come out to play, you're going to go through a checklist, and check number 1, the first thing you're going to look at is, am I slowing down? Or have I been speeding up? Have I been doing too much? I've been putting too much pressure on myself? Because that is going to trigger the complex PTSD and move you into a fear state. If that happens, just know everything that's happening is not you. You're going to slow down. Because congratulations, you've probably just made it to another level. Dope shit. You should be proud of yourself. Save this. You will forget. Let me know if you listen to the podcast episode, or you like that song, or if you have any recommendations for me as someone who been in your shoes multiple times and loves to learn new things. I would really encourage you right now, actually, on that note, to like stay away from self-help books. Like, okay, one, self-help, it's a cult. There's nothing wrong with you. The thing that was wrong with you sounds like you just got away from it. High five. Fiction. Read fiction. If you're feeling desperate, you're like, I don't know how I'm ever going to get out of this situation or what I'm going to do next. Dig into a good book and watch that character go through all of these things and watch it from the observer perspective. Reading fiction will be so supportive to this process. Stay off your phone. I'll make a whole nother video about this, but you've gone through something that has caused the kind of brain damage that war veterans have experienced. And I am not saying that to freak you out, because you are not broken. You are going to be okay. I just want you to take it seriously. And if you were a brain injury patient, I wouldn't want you looking at your phone all day on short format media that is designed to hijack our time and attention. We just got our time and attention back. Don't give it to Zuckerberg or whoever owns TikTok or whatever the hell. I do have some suggestions on ways to kind of separate yourself from that a little bit. I do indulge on occasion, but I would strongly encourage you to be very intentional about it and limit as much as possible. And I kind of threw that in at the end because I know it's addictive, and I know that you've just come out of something horrible and you want to dissociate. Please just dissociate on like a blade of grass outside or something. Like, just go watch some clouds. You need quiet. You need space. And you're going to create space to feel. Don't be scared. It's going to be good. The tears are good. We want to welcome them. We don't want to... Actually, if you speed up, it's probably because emotions are coming to the surface and you don't know what to do with them, and so your mind hijacks it and blah, 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 blah. Slow down. Slow down. Number one rule. And then we're going to get into step 2, which will help with step 1. Really appreciate you being here, sticking around to the end. Subscribe, like the video, do those things. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next one. I want you to breathe slowly. I want you to walk slowly. I want you to unload your dishwasher slowly. I want you to eat slowly. I want you to slow down.